Hey, hey, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Sophista Ratchet Chats. We here. Another long week, guys. But come on in, come on in. Y'all know I'm gonna wait for you. Let's go. Hey, Ty, you made it. I missed you. I was supposed to check on you too, so I'm so glad you tagged in. I love you, and I'm sorry I did not check on you. I was supposed to check on you. So, yep. I have not been a good friend the past couple weeks, but I love you so much. See, she loves me. Okay. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. What's up? How your week been? How everything going? You see this topic for tonight. This topic for tonight, honey, is something else. We got to talk about these breakups. We got to talk about the breakups. I'm trying to share my trying to share this live. Come on in, the people coming in. Say hey when you come in. Happy hump day. And I don't know if y'all can like see my sweater, but I don't want y'all to think I be wearing the same thing a lot. This is just my favorite sweater. But this sweater is just so comfy and cozy. I love it. This sweater is just so comfy. See, I do not want to hear myself. Okay, there we go. Hey, hey, come on in. I feel like talking today too. I ain't even take a lot of notes. I just want to hear what the people got to say. This is a very sophisticated topic. A very sophisticated topic. Hey, hey, bro. What's going on? What's going on over there? I was so okay, that's cool. You're gonna be on mute. That's cool. I know. I caught the tail end of yesterday. I'm so upset. So I gotta go back and watch it. I hate when I miss laughs. I like doing this. Like I like interacting in the moment. So I be having to make it happen to go back and watch like my favorite shows. So yes. Hey Carla, what's up, honey? My Virgo sister. They was my friends was hating on me when I told them that September is literally like 5 months away. You have less than 6 months. That's not a long time. The people need to prepare. September is coming. Virgo season is coming, and you know how we come through. So start preparing now so that would not be an excuse for you not being able to give me what I want. So, yep, that's how Virgos do. Yes, they was being haters. Like, just prepare. Just prepare. Hey, friend, Virgo season. Yes, ma'am. Hey, girl. See, I never have to worry about having no backup from the Virgos, honey. We stick together, okay? It's a Virgo everywhere I go. At least one in the room. I'm always running to a Virgo. Always. Always running to a Virgo. And I keep telling her because I really think Virgos is the most like I feel like more people are Virgos in the world. Like if we had to like go through the population of the world, I feel like the most is gonna be Virgos. Hey Ross, how you doing? Yes, Virgos. See, they be everywhere. We just so deep. We just so deep everywhere we go. Yes, yes, that baby gonna be that baby gonna be out. Okay, the baby gonna be out, and you gonna be okay. You gonna be able to celebrate, friend. You gonna be able to celebrate. But yes, I feel like okay. Listen, if you're a Virgo, more than likely you were conceived around the holiday season. This is what I tell people all the time. Okay. If you're a Virgo, you were conceived when it was very merry and bright. and people was all, it was cuffing season, people cuddling in front of the fireplace, lighting candles. Everybody is in the season spirit, the spirit of giving. Honey, when we were conceived, okay, the people were the spirit of giving. They were very cheerful and joyous. It was a happy occasion. And that's why we're so lively. And that's why we're happy most of the time. We light up a room. Virgos is just the it signs. Right. Everybody lovey dovey. Yeah. Yes. Ty is preggers. She having the baby. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm not saying enough about it because I don't know what she got planned. I don't know if she gonna do like a reveal or whatever. I know it's not her first baby, but I don't care. I'm like, maybe because my child is grown, I'm like excited about babies now. I'll be so like, I'm just ready for babies. Not these little smart talking kids. That's why I don't know if I want to have another one, y'all. So tell people stop asking me that, okay? I ain't saying y'all be asking me that, but tell people stop asking me that when I'm gonna have another baby. Because first of all, it ain't no ring on this finger. So won't nothing be popping up out of here until I am married, okay? Other than that, I don't know if I want to start over because I just want the baby. When they start talking and getting on your nerves and questioning everything you do and feel like you can't tell them nothing, I'm like ready to give them back. Like, here you go, God. Here's the blessing you said this was. Yeah. I am a lot more lively today than I was last week, if y'all can't tell. And no, I'm not high. I haven't been drinking yet. But I feel a lot better from last week. I don't know. Last week is life just had me in a chokehold. But I'm glad I made it to the house of the Lord. I made it to the house of the Lord. I was around my people, my church family. Like, I love my church family. It's just something about when we get together and that word come through, baby. We talk to our neighbors and we touch and agree, okay? We don't play. And my section, where I sit at, not just my row, our section, okay? And there's a couple Virgos in that section. You see what I'm saying? Baby, we be in it, okay? So I'm glad. But all right, let's get to it. I gave enough time for some people to come on in. Just get some little housekeeping out the way. Y'all see it behind me. Had to let y'all know again about iPop's Disco Bubbles and Brunch. It's a Mother's Day celebration. So make sure y'all get y'all tickets, okay? Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. This is going to be a great event. I already told y'all anything that I'm involved in, it's gonna be a good time because that's all I be wanting to do is have a good time. So that plus my fellow iPod members, baby, we not coming to play. All right, we dressing up. The theme is disco, so we put on our bell bottoms. We gonna be shining. Okay, so I'm telling you, we got a best dress contest. All right, outside of bubbles, we'll have real bubbles, y'all. It's just gonna be bubbles. Outside of the bubbles and your mimosas that you will also be getting. Okay, a brunch buffet, a grits bar, signature cocktails and mocktails. It's gonna be a show. Live entertainment, DJ, live band. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a ball. Okay, so get y'all tickets. It's on Eventbrite. Okay, I'm going to post it now. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna post it and pin it in this chat before we start our discussion because I'm ready to get into it, and I hope y'all ready to get into this chit chat. Okay, so don't be quiet on me tonight. I need to hear what y'all got to say. All right. Yes, I love TWWC, baby. We be turned. TWWC is the fist ratchet. Okay. Period. Hey, Jackie, Virgo Nation. Y'all know. Y'all know. I just want to say I love Jackie so much because not only is she bad, okay, she bad, okay? From the day I met her, Jackie been bad, okay? And I don't care how old she get, she still look the same, baby. She still serving body. She still walking in them shoes. Shoe game be on point. Hair be on point. Fashion always on point. I love me some Jackie, okay? She be repping. She be repping for the Virgos, baby, because you know we do not play head to toe. It's all in the details, okay? That's all I can say. It's all in the details. Yes, another Virgo twin, baby. But hey, okay, let me post this. I had it, y'all. And I got to talking again. Okay, okay. Where the comments go? Y'all, I suck at this so bad. I do not be want to do none of this. But yes, the event is on Mother's Day, okay? It's from 12 to 4, just so you know, so it's in the middle of the day. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to get up super, super early, but you could be ready. You know what I'm saying? Got time to get ready and get cute because we're going to be cute. All right. So, tonight's topic, y'all, as y'all can see, I got a couple series that I got a couple lives I want to talk about life after. Okay. So this week for life after, how did you get over a hard breakup? Okay. We talking about breaking up. And I know we not bashing nobody because let me say that again. I'm not bashing men. I'm not being negative, but you just never know from conversations like this how it can help someone. Someone could be going through this right now, or they can just have went through it and don't know how to get through it. You just never know what type of situation people in. So I just, like I told y'all, I just want to talk about a lot of different topics. Okay, so this topic came to mind because I was having a conversation and it came up like, what was your? The question was, what was like your biggest hurtful breakup? And I was like, and then I had to ask though, I was like, wait, the breakup, like, did I do the breaking up or did somebody break up with me? Because that barely happened, but it happened. And it only happened like one time. And I feel like that was my biggest breakup when I got I basically got dumped. I didn't like the way that felt. Um, so I don't know. So first off, I'm gonna need to know who did the breaking up and how did you get over it? Okay, so the hardest breakup that you ever experienced, who broke up with who, and how did you get over it? So, you know what? I take that back. I have two, and both of them I got done. So I guess that's why it was hard for me because it's not hard when you do the breaking up, right? It's a little hard. Let me take that back. It's a little hard if you really care for that person or really love that person. Um, but that had happened too many times for me. It's kind of easy, but not easy. But when my mind is made up, my mind is made up. So I'm just being empathetic at that point. I feel like, but anywho, it was actually two for me. Okay, the first one, and y'all don't laugh. The first one, dang, finally, there you go. Okay, I put it in the comments, y'all. I just got a text saying it ain't in there. Okay, is it in there now? Do y'all see the link for the Mother's Day brunch for iPop's Mother's Day brunch? Give me a thumbs up or heart or something. But okay, so my breakup. Okay, thank you, Carla. So my breakup was my hardest breakup was I was in sixth grade, y'all. I was in sixth grade, and I was really like I didn't show him because first of all, he did it in front of a lot of people. Okay, so I felt like he tried to play me. He was playing in my face. We weren't saying that back then, but he was playing in my face. I was in sixth grade, and I was the captain of the cheerleading team, and he was the head flipper. So we had a few flippers on the team, but he was like the lead choreographer for the flippers, so to speak. I'm not gonna say his name because we still friends on Facebook. I ain't trying to put him out like that. But he has an amazing clothing line, very good quality clothing. I'll say that. But um we used to say we was married, right? So like the whole school knew who we was together, whatever. But he was um he was a high commodity. All right. So we in sixth grade, of course. He girl crazy. Not only is the girl throwing they step at him, he's a 12-year-old boy. Come on. So, but we used to say we was married. We used to be husband and wife. So it was rumored that he liked some other girl. And I was like, okay, whatever, playing it off, even though that bothered me a little bit because girl, who? Like who? Better than me. That was my attitude even back then. Like, what do you mean? So he wrote me a note. You know how the notes used to be like, will you be my girlfriend? Circle yes or no or maybe. So instead of that, he sent me a note and was like, do you want to get a divorce? Yes, no, maybe. And then at the bottom, he was like, my answer is yes. Like, straight like that. Like, he already told me what he wanted. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, you want a divorce? I'm circling, yeah, like, and he did in front of people. So I'm trying to play it off like that didn't bother me. But yeah, that really hurt my feelings. That really did hurt my feelings. I did not want to tell him that, but it is crazy because I'm a whole 36 years old, and I still remember that because it was just like I really had to. I think that was the first time I really had to. That was that real life experience moment when you gotta put on your face when you know you mad and you want to just like pop, but you can't. You gotta hold it together because you in front of people, and ain't nobody about to see me fold. Because first of all, like I said, I was the captain of the cheerleading team. I had an image and a reputation to uphold, so my response was to just have an attitude and read him his rights. So I basically told him, don't nobody want him anyway. It's cool. I'm moving on. Like it was one of them, like, whatever. You ain't the only one that like me. He wasn't the only one that liked me, but So that was my first like little, I guess my little heart got a little first little hard poke. You know what I'm saying? My heart got the little first poke. It hurt. It hurt it a little bit. But then my second one, of course, was a lot more deeper than sixth grade. I had just had my son, and well, not just had him, he was actually almost a year old. So, of course, y'all know me and Caveman got back together since then, but this was with Caveman. Um, After having my son was like 1 years old, and it was just like things were just not we weren't seeing eye to eye on stuff, and it was like we both were changing, like, of course, like, we're both parents, young parents. I was 18, he's 21. So, our lives were changing, so responsibilities changed, time changed, just the dynamic of our relationship changed. So, me being older now, I can identify it, of course, but, I feel like, okay, that's better. I'm sorry, y'all, that was, like, bothering me. I feel like I was but looking back now that we're older and mature, like we understand, like it was just a process. And I think I said this in another live before that I didn't know then, but I was dealing with postpartum, um, self-esteem issues and just trying to learn how to maneuver through this new chapter of my life. Like I'm a parent, like I really like I'm responsible for another human being. So my mindset just completely changed, like even with school, like I changed my major in college. I was gonna drop out of college because I just felt like I couldn't do it. I needed to work instead of go to school. Like it was just so much going on. And I remember one of the things he said was just like he just said I was different. And I know he wouldn't be upset if I said this, but it was almost like I think I feel like men and women get this way when there's a new baby, when their life changing. Like I think he was almost like a little jealous of the baby because he was said like the baby get all my time. All I think about is the baby. All I talk about is the baby. We don't ever have no time to go out, stuff like that. So, which I get it. Like We used to do everything before the baby came. You know, we was young too, so it was like free, young, going out, dating, going to Six Flags, going to the mall, got that little credit card, going to swipe. Like, nah, we can't swipe this now, baby. We got to save this. We might need some Pampers. Ain't no Jordans, baby. Say this in case we need some Pampers or some milk. You know what I'm saying? My mama always told me, you might get assistance, but work hard to have your own because you never know. That the government did show that's plenty. The government didn't shut down. You can use your link card. So even if you do get stamps and you can't use it, you got a newborn baby that needs some milk. And especially if you're not breastfeeding, what you gonna do? So you always gotta keep a ram in the bush, baby, some type of way. Some type of way. Okay. New parents always have a hard time. We deal with Jalen. Yeah, so it's like you new parents, it's a new baby, like everything is new. So we kind of just start bumping heads and our priorities were changing. Whether it was changing for the better on whose side at the time, it kind of didn't matter at that point because it just built up, it just piled up, the anger, the bitterness, resentment started, so all this happening in the course of a year. So it was like, so you put me out there, but not the sixth grade. came in the chat said I put him out, but not. I'm dead. Caveman. That's because people gotta understand they know you now. Like they don't know the sixth grader. So who cares? They know you and they see us now. So it's a little history. You gotta break it down. Cause if they be like, well, girl, why you with him now? We gotta understand, like we were young. Uh Girl, listen, bro say, hey now, wait a minute, slow down. But like I said, we just bumped heads a lot. It just we were young. So at that point, it's like you young, you don't want to deal with this grown people stuff. Cause even though we did grown people stuff to get in this situation, it was overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? It was very overwhelming. So right, everybody like, oh, not y'all feeling sorry for him and he the one broke up with me. Okay. Uh-uh. Okay, because he broke up with me. Okay, he did. Um, well, I moved out first because I was like staying with him for a little while. When I had the baby, so then I moved back in with my parents, and it was like once I moved back in with my parents, it was like the time, the energy, everything. I got my own car, baby. It was just a new me. And he just, we both admitted like we just couldn't handle the new versions of ourselves. Not that the new versions of ourselves were bad people. It was new, it was different. And if you're not willing to accept it or learn it, you shun away from it. And that's what happened. So we just ended up deciding to go our separate ways. But that was like a hard breakup for me. I was bitter for a while. Like I never kept like our son away from him or anything like that. But it was out like it was always like you just gonna continue to make the wrong decision. Like you're still not gonna choose me. Like those it was like you still not getting it. So I got an attitude, you know what I'm saying? Like you still with all these what Nikki say, I look like yes and you look like no. He kept linking up with these no's and yes was like right here. So I was feeling some type of way for a long time. But then eventually I got over it. Um, yeah. So none of y'all is talking about this breakup. Y'all got me telling all my business. What was y'all breakup like? Who did the breaking up? Talk to me, y'all. Get in the chatterization. Because unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of breakups because I didn't have like a lot of relationships. I dated. Now I did date a lot, especially after my divorce. My divorce was a breakup, but was it hard? It was hard in the sense of just starting a new normal again for me. But getting divorced itself wasn't hard because I was the one that filed. Like I was the one that wanted the divorce. So and then there was like a lot of toxicity in my marriage. So when I made the decision to divorce, it was actually like a weight lifted. You know what I'm saying? Like I was excited about the new, but it was also hard. Like that's the hard part was just like I had to go back home, move in with my parents again. But now my son is older, sharing a room with my child. Um, you know, my parents are very traditional, so it was still like you can't be coming in our house too late, even though, like I was somebody mama. They didn't care. It was like so it was just like I just had to reevaluate my life and I was so focused on like getting up out of to get back in my own space because it was just like, what? This can't last too long. I don't even think I was there for a year. I wish like when I first got there, my goal was 6 months, but life was life and then I got a girl for her taxes. I'm telling y'all, they scoop me up with them the college debts, child. Them student loans. They got me. So that set me back. And then I had to stack my money back up. So that it was hard just transitioning from the divorce to a new life as a single mother again and a single woman again. Um, so I just really at that time, my outlet was like going out. Like I'm not gonna like after my divorce, them next 2 years, baby, from I got divorced in 2015, baby, from 2015 to like 2017, your girl was in these streets, okay? Now I wasn't for the streets. Let's clear that up. All right. I wasn't for the streets, but I was in them streets. Okay. I knew every popping club to go to. I probably knew like every promoter. I dated a couple of them. You got to get that free section, child. When you was going out as much as I did, you better find a plug. All right. I left him. It was kind of hard because that was all I knew. What that definitely plays a part. If that's all you know, you're like, what am I gonna do? You start to feel like, are you gonna find somebody better? Or you know what I'm saying? Or do you even deserve better? Like a lot of things can go on with that if that's all you know. And depending on if the situation was toxic or dysfunctional, I mean, something had to happen, something negative had to happen, I guess, to break up. Um, I know how people say, "Oh, we just grew apart," but it's like, no, you grew apart from something that y'all wasn't agreeing on to the point where y'all had to be like, "All right, let's just go our separate ways." You know what I'm saying? So that's still like to me, that's still like something bad. Like you just couldn't click with that person anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you just like, all right, let's see what happens. I feel like if it's meant to be, it'll come back around. It might have to come back around a few times. You never know. Like life is full of surprises. Life is really full of surprises of how relationships turn out, who you end up with. Like I'm learning that. I don't predict the future, but I just pray and I just ask God to lead me with that because you just never know. It's definitely a difference between if you talking about when I said in them streets and for the streets. Yeah, it's definitely a difference. He wanted to have his cake and more cakes. Oh, he liked the cake, 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 cake. What Trey Songz say? You can't have cake and eat it too. But ain't that what you're supposed to do? Hey, ain't you supposed to eat it too? That used to be my song. You see, when that song came out, I was in them streets. So that's how I felt. Like I did not want to be in a relationship. Like, no. I was out here. I had chose. Okay. You right. Facts, deuces. If that's not what you was on, if that's not the level you was on, then time to go. So you could go and have all the cake you want. But you're not gonna be over here slicing my cake while you over there dipping in the other ones. No, baby. Mm-mm. This that fresh homemade caramel cake with the homemade caramel made with it. Okay, that's what's over here. You ain't gonna want nothing else. The sweetness can't take it. It's too much sweetness. You don't have the capacity to hold that much sugar. The last breakup, he dumped me because I had a few because he had a few in his back pocket. He broke my soul. See, let me look up something real quick, y'all. Let me see. Let me look up something because now let's get into it. Yes, hello, and I bet he regretted, especially because you're a Virgo. It's something about I seen this on Facebook. Somebody was like, Virgos is the only sign I was never able to manipulate. Stay away from them. And then somebody else said Virgos is always like if you dated an ex, if your Virgo is an ex, that's the ex that you are saying the one that got away. Like you're gonna always regret missing that one. And that's crazy because I've had exes and men that I've talked to or dated. Like if I'm running to them or whatever, it's like they have to let me know that they have to let me know that, like, man, I missed out on you. Like I fumbled the ball. Like I've heard that multiple times, and I'd be like, yeah, you did. Now he wants the real one back. See, they always come. They know a real one when they see it. They always come back. True, because you're a real one. It took me a year to recover because he had my heart. Oh, boo. Hey, Marlette, too. I ain't say hi. I just thought Rio Cummings, girl, but hey, boo. See, he broke her heart. And yeah, and that's like time. I'm not gonna lie, because I think when me and K-Man broke up the first time, um, how long did it take? I think it probably took me, that was what, like, that was like 2007 when we broke up. I dated here and there, but I didn't get serious with anybody else until I started dating the person that I married. So that was like, I want to say like 2009, 8, maybe a year. So like a year and a half, a little around that. Yes, your loss. They always say we the ones that got away. Especially if you're a sophisticated ratchet. They fall in love very quickly if you're a sophisticated ratchet. Very. What's up, Eric? I'm glad you back down. I saw your post earlier. You back down, homie? Now switch to Uber. Stop playing with Lyft and go to Uber. But yeah, it's like I feel like all breakups, not all breakups, most breakups, if they're not happening because of like an age gap and just growing apart, it's cheating because somebody always just curious. Like what y'all think? What do y'all think the main reason for a breakup is? Married, not being married, because of course I think I read where like the number one reason for divorce is finances or whatever, and then the next one is lack of communication or whatever. But I'm talking about just date. Like you don't have to be married. What do y'all think is like the number one reason why breakups happen? Tell me what y'all think. I'm actually about to look this up real quick. Sorry if y'all hear me click clacking. I'm trying to do it slow so it won't be super loud. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. It was nothing for what I just said. I just read this list, child. I think creeping. So I creep. Yeah, down a TLC tip. Cheating, lies, insecurities. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking cheating is like the main reason because I just feel like man or woman, people just they always just got to test the waters. They always got to see if something better. And no lie, let's just be honest. even if you feeling some type of way about the person you're in a relationship with, you kind of don't want to just dump them and move on to the unknown. So you kind of dabble in something else to see if it's like, should I? And then, but that's what get us in these entanglements. You can't do that. Men, well, listen, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Okay, so I ain't even gonna blame it all just on the men. I think men cheat more than women? I don't want to cuss on here, but heck yeah, I do think that. I do think that. Black women don't cheat, period. That's our anthem, and we stick it to it. Y'all, let me put that back up there. We don't cheat because most black women gonna tell you what we need, and if you don't do it, then it's like, all right, if you doing most of the stuff we like you doing, cool. But if you ain't doing the other stuff we need you to do, and we don't, I'm just gonna find somebody to do that part. So I told you, you can't say I didn't tell you. I told you you ain't doing nothing about it. So mhm. The Lord's still working on me, y'all. But I say what I need, and I'm too grown to be playing games. So guess what? If I'm tired of waiting for you to give me what I said I need, um, now it's time to say goodbye to all. Like for real. What's up, cousin? It's me. Kiki said, we know how to cheat, honey, and be quiet. My guy right here. Listen, I'm not even responding to you. Listen, but let's talk about it. Men are horrible at cheating. Let's just be serious. Like, y'all get caught up off the craziest stuff. And like, either y'all don't care or y'all just not thinking. Because let me say that. Because some men just don't care. So if they out in the open and they bold and they got the chick out in public, because some of these dudes is straight trifling. They'll take the same chicks to the same spot, like a different chick to the same spot. They got the same bartender and everything. They go at the same time. The bartender over there looking like, "When you just with a whole nother girl the other day?" Like, I'm telling y'all, some of these men, like, I feel like they just do not care. Like they don't care. Oh, we good at it. Men are sloppy, very sloppy. Yep, they change up. We keep it together. The defensive ratchet is going in. I don't cheat now, but I used to. Same. I'm not gonna lie. I cheated. Okay. And I'm not saying it was okay to do, but there's a reason to cheat. Do y'all believe there's a reason to cheat? Let me know in the chatterization. Chit chat with me. Do y'all believe there's a reason to cheat? Because people say there's no reason to cheat. What y'all think? Is it or is it not a reason to cheat? What you think? Because I think it is. Because I've just been in those situations. Like literally, no joke, the reason why I cheated, and I'm not justifying it because of course, now that you're more mature, just talk to the person. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not receptive to it, you got to make that decision. That hard decision to break up. That might be a hard breakup for you. Um, make that hard decision to just leave. You know what I'm saying? But I've those were my reasons for cheating was because I was vocal about what I needed and I didn't want to put forth the effort to break up or necessarily leave the person because they weren't horrible. I just needed something else and they weren't getting it to me. It's plenty reasons. Yes, cousin. Hey, cousin. It's plenty reasons. And I was vocal about what I needed. And after a while, I'm noticing, okay, either he don't care or um It's not important to him. He don't care. Like, that's just my mindset. I feel like once I verbalize something to you, and not in a nasty way, I've approached you, I've had this conversation, sober minded, calm. I didn't bring it up when we're upset or arguing. You know what I'm saying? And you still don't take heed to that and make any changes. Yeah, I probably should leave, but I like a lot of other stuff that you're doing, so I'm just gonna get that from where I want. So that's why I cheated. Again, not saying it's right, but that's the truth. Yes, there's many ways of cheating. Yes. Yeah, reason Denise just don't work, but you're a good person. So, Kiki, wait. Not being emotionally involved. Yes. Now that's another reason why people are you saying that's why people cheat or people break up? Because they're not being emotionally involved. Yeah, once you vocal and they don't get the clue, it's on. Like, it's kind of like, because that's what I'm saying. Like, he might have a lot of other attributes. Like, y'all have a good time together. Let me tell y'all these reasons before I go to what I was about to say. It's the reasons relationships fail and couples break up is loss of trust. So of course that can do, of course, I feel like that follows up with like cheating. If you lost trust or you told somebody a secret, they secret or something, like how else would you lose trust? Poor communication, lack of respect, and a difference in priorities, and little intimacy. That is those that's crazy because what got me is that difference in priorities. That hit it for me. It's the difference in priorities for me. I feel like at a certain age, I think I'm in that age group where it's like, if you're not on the same page as me, what are we doing? Anybody that's like past 25, it's like, okay, the infatuation stage is over. We didn't play, like what we doing? And if we can't be on the same page with that, it's like, well, what we doing? What are we here for? The other dude may do some things that your man won't do. That's what I'm saying. I was getting to that. That lack of intimacy. Now, let's be let's be clear. Intimacy is not always sex, right? But intimacy is very intentional. It's very emotional. You have to be in a vulnerable state. So, which means you definitely have to have trust because you have to trust that person. Like, you're literally naked and unashamed. Okay. Um, and again, it doesn't require sex, but you just want that level of emotional connection and spiritual connection, to be honest. Because if you're sexually active with this person, intimate with this person, your souls have already touched, if not already tied, tangled up. Okay, in that entanglement, your souls have at least touched. Um, if it was good enough, snatch your soul. Okay, so if you have a lack of trust, then to me that will put a lack in intimacy because the connection is gone. There's a disconnect. So it's going to affect you in other areas. It may even start to be a lack of respect. And then that person doesn't become your priority anymore because now you don't really care. You don't trust them. You don't respect them. You don't talk to them, i.e., poor communication. It's all like literally a domino effect. You could start off with either one, but it's going to eventually affect all of those other things. So I feel like all of that stuff is hand in hand. Loss of trust, poor communication, lack of respect, a difference in priorities, and little intimacy. It doesn't matter which one of those areas starts to slack, all the rest of those are going to eventually follow up behind because they all connect with each other. If that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. Um, what you say, Kiki? It's what you deal with. I'm old now. I can't cheat. My stuff don't. Bye, man. Bye, man. My son going home to girl because baby, I can't take all that. Why it's always my people? Do y'all see these comments? Y'all are hilarious. Cousin, listen. Now, I can't speak on everybody's situation, but I guess maybe because of the age I am now, I want some excitement. So yeah, it'll be a problem for me if there's a lack there or just the lack of intimacy, period. Like if we're not connected spiritually and you can't elevate my mind or, penetrate other things other than my body, I don't have time. The older I've gotten though, the more I feel like I'm becoming more of a sapiosexual. Like I like really deep conversations about different things. Um I like to see growth. I like um I just like to feel like when I left a conversation, this is not just in a relationship, like a romantic relationship. I feel like this is with my friendships too. I determine who I give my energy to and who I surround myself by. Like I feel like when I'm done talking to you, I should feel either enlightened, elevated, educated, or like I've learned something. Like I walked away with more substance. If I had a conversation with you and I'm lost, or not so much as I don't understand, but we have nothing to talk about. So it might be time for that hard breakup. Right. It's about cousin Dre. uh-uh. Cheat on me at this point. Both of y'all better find new zip codes. A whole zip code. A whole new zip code. Okay. Hey, Auntie. My favorite auntie in here, y'all. Period. Hey, Toya girl. But you cheat. I don't get back. I walk away. Uh, yeah, we ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole. Cause I'm gonna tell you now. Yes, I'm older and I have matured in a lot of areas. But if you cheat on me, and he has heard me say this, if you cheat on me, not only do you need to find a new zip code, but I'm getting my lick back. Like expeditiously, tremendously. I'm getting my lick back. And I'm going to make sure you feel it. I know vengeance is mine, said the Lord. But that's why I told you I'm not perfect. He's still working on me in some areas. So just hope he has worked on me before anything like that happens in my life. Because I'm very sure right now, if it's not for the grace of God and Jesus had himself to hold me back, I will get my lick back. Amen. Amen. Cousin, you put the game on two players. You hear me, Toya? Put the game on two players. Let's go. I love it. Put the game on two players. You know your cousin. Bye, man. I'm about to kick you. I'll kick you. Yep. Tit for tat. Tit for tat. I know what you meant, cousin. Oh my God. But that's what I'm saying. Like now, I ain't gonna go there, but I'll make you mad. Like you gonna be mad. Because number one, I'm her. And if you don't feel like that in your relationship, you might need to reevaluate some things. But in my mind, I'm her. And I'm trying to figure out if I'm not doing everything you need. Remember, remember what I said earlier? Why don't you just come and tell me? Cause yeah. So could that be my karma since that's how I was feeling back then, y'all? Tell me something. Be honest. Could that be my karma? Because like I said, back in the day, I used to I didn't break up with you. I just did what I wanted to do. And when I was done, I came back. Like it was it wasn't like I want to cheat because I want to be with somebody else. It was like I want to cheat because you're not giving me what I need right now, but I don't want to leave you. I'm trying to wait till you get your act together and really give me that. And then we could just live happily ever after if you just give me what I asked for, you know. And let me say this because I'm not perfect. But my question to my partner all the time is, I'm the talker. I'm a talker. So I can never say that you can never say that I didn't tell you what I wanted. But what I don't like doing is having to pull what you want or need from me out of you. You need to let me know what you want and need, because that's the only way I can fix it or give it to you. So if you have a complaint that I'm not doing something right and you never said it to me, you cannot blame me for you not getting what you asked for. But if you told me and I still didn't do it and I'm walking around here like everything cool, all right, is you cool? Okay. That's what, to me, that's where the problem comes in. I don't mind you coming to tell me that I'm slacking on something or you need more of this or you need that. I don't mind my partner coming to tell me that at all. But come and tell me. Because then if I just found out you cheating and then when you get caught cheating and I asked you why you cheated, you was like, because you weren't doing this or I needed this from you or I want to, I'd be like, well, where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you being blindsided. So in my case, that's why I say in my case, when if I'm about to say when I cheat, y'all, if I cheated, it's because I already told you what I needed from you and you did not give it to me. But it wasn't that dramatic to the point where I need to break up with you to get it. I could just go get it from somebody else and still do all these wonderful things with you. Having that cake and eat it too. Or having your cake and eat it too. Y'all know that's like a debate or what the saying actually is. Anywho, like Kate, Kate, and Edith, Edith. You want to have your Kate and eat it too. That was like you want to have two women, or is you want to have your cake, the food, and eat it too? Which is like, well, ain't that what you supposed to do with cake? Hmm. So I don't know. I've been saying it wrong all this time. Because Trey Songz even made a song out of it. Like that saying is very popular. Is it wrong? Anyway, but yeah, they're gonna be hurt. I'm gonna say I can't work on it if you don't tell me. Exactly. I can't work on it if you don't tell me. Like, how do you expect any change if I don't know? I know, Carla. I had to take a sip, child. If Caveman still listening, he gonna text me like, "Girl, where the glass came from? Right here in my stash. It's Wind Down Wednesday. I know y'all can barely see it because of my background. I don't got no green screen. Yep, I needed to take that sip. But yes, so I'm glad y'all was sharing that information with me. I shared a little bit about myself with y'all too, but this is another reason why I created this outlet and this platform for myself, just to talk, have these talks. I feel like it's like girl talk, you know what I'm saying? Even with the guys, it's bro talk too, a little TED talk basically. Just to chit chat about different situations. Because like I said, we all go through certain things. We all in different places in our lives, and some people can tolerate some things, some people can't. But some people just be like, I've had enough and I have to let this go. And it's for several different reasons why you need to break up. But I will say this, to leave on a positive note. If you are in a situation, definitely I feel like number one is to seek God and pray about the situation if you have a relationship with him. If you do not have a relationship with God, definitely get one, because he's going to be the number one supporter and caretaker with that situation. Give it to him. Pray to him about it. Talk to your partner about whatever it is that you're unhappy about too, because remember, whatever decision you make after you let them know, it is no longer on you of why you separated yourself from that situation. because you expressed what you needed to stay in that relationship and to remain happy. If that person does not put forth the effort to do that for you, then you kind of got to reevaluate if you need to be with that person anyway. You know what I'm saying? So just really reevaluate your situation. Always, if you're not married, well, even if you're married, you're supposed to choose you. But if you don't trust the person you're with enough that they're going to take care of you and provide you with the love and the care and the quality time and the nurturing and the love that you need to remain happy in a relationship with them, then it might be time for you to make that hard decision. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to promote divorce or breakups, but I also want people to choose themselves and their happiness. You can't compliment somebody else's happiness if you haven't completed your own. Okay? Let me say that again. You can't compliment somebody else's happiness if you haven't completed your own. So that means if you haven't made it to your happy, and I mean joy down on the inside, which means no matter your situation or who you are in a relationship with, or even if you're not in a relationship, you are happy. You're happy with the person you are. You're happy what you have in your life. You feel blessed, and God hand is on you. You know, you have to have the joy of the Lord. If you don't have that, it's going to be difficult to be in a relationship with anybody. So I guess that's really what I mean, like by making sure you're happy and you're choosing yourself first. Because if you're not aligned, you're just going to go into a situation causing chaos. And if you're already in a situation and you're not aligned, have that tough conversation with your spouse that you need to focus on you. So you may have to go through a selfish phase for a minute to become the best you can be. So you can be better for the person that you love and be able to provide them with the love that they need. Because you're not going to be able to do that if you're not doing it for yourself. Okay. So I love y'all. All right. I appreciate y'all. I say this all the time. I'm going to keep saying it. I really, 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 really appreciate you all support and tuning in with me every week. Y'all could be doing anything else on a Wednesday night at this time. Okay. So I really appreciate it. Again, make sure y'all catch up on Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right. Please watch it because I'm going to recap and I'm going to need y'all in here cutting up with me about what's going on. Did y'all see the trailer? Maybe I need to do a trailer so y'all can see, but I'm telling you, it's such a good binge watch. Y'all, I would watch this over again with y'all if y'all start watching it because the show is so good. I would watch it from season 1. But Love and Marriage Huntsville, the season premiere is May 4th. So if you haven't caught up, please do. You can watch it on I think BT on network, Philo. If you have the Philo app, you can watch it. I think on Prime. It's on a lot of platforms, but just search it up. Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you don't know about it, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have y'all hooked. I'm gonna have y'all hooked. I didn't recap last season because I was just starting and I was kind of all over the place with kind of learning how to deal with the platform, the streaming platform and stuff. But now that I got it, I'm telling y'all, I'm ready to chit chat. I'm ready to talk about it. Cause this season they got a new couple. That old Destiny then came back. That old Martell back is still Martelling. Martell is Martelling. And Melody, okay. Melody is back with the short blonde hair. We know what kind of Melody that is, okay? So she coming with all the smoke. Melody got her short hair back. It and Nail the Bell, okay? We didn't Nail is black, the Fletchers is back, and Nail is coming for a fourth. She's not playing with Tisha. Okay. It's a I see there go my alarm. It's about to be a really like explosive season. I'm promoting this show so hard. Y'all think I'm got producer credits or something. But I love this show. It's real and they give you good TV on top of the real ish. So I love it. So make sure y'all catch up. Yes. It's a really good relationship show. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay. Go watch the trailer too, y'all. If y'all want to see the trailer, you can watch it on YouTube. They probably got some episodes up on YouTube at this point, at least from season 1 and 2, probably on YouTube. But yes, so I love y'all. Watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'll see y'all back here next week. And next week, the topic, we're still going to be talking about life after. But next week, we will be talking about life after making your biggest mistake. I don't know what that is, but I hope y'all willing to share, because of course I'm going to share a part of my life with you as well, my Sophista Ratchet life on Sophista Ratchet Chats. I'm here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. I hope y'all meet me back here again. Thank you for your support. Share this live, tag some people, and I'll see y'all back here next week. Love you.